Hello and welcome to this week's update. So today is I think it's the 19th, which is Monday, which is I should have done this one last week, should have done this last Wednesday, but I'll be quite honest, I had a really rough week last week. I had 3 good weeks, excellent weeks, health-wise, feeling-wise, feeling good and feeling ready for work and stuff. But last week was abysmal. I don't know what that was about. I just had a lot of uncomfortable discomfort in the stomach, and there was a couple of days where I got up in the morning, come downstairs, sat down 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and just laid down on the couch and stayed there for a couple of hours. So obviously must have needed that rest, but maybe I was doing a bit too much the last couple of weeks, I'm not too sure. But anyway, so I never got around to doing a video last week, so apologies. I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to try and do 2 this week. I'm going to try and do 1 today and 1 Friday. That might sort that out. Okay, so not a lot to report on the other stuff. Since the last video update, we told you of a few coins that we'd got hold of. There's actually 7 that have all come out at the same time. So you've got your Paddington at the station, your Paddington at the Palace, the new public act, which we all call a vote, the new vote, suffragette. So that's 3, and then you've got then you've got the 4 Beatrix Potters, which are Flopsy Bunny, Mrs Tittlemouse, Peter Rabbit munching the carrot, and come on, Taylor of Gloucester. So there's 7 coins, and those 7 coins have all pretty much come out at the same time, which has been a bit of a nightmare trying to process it all. At the same time, dealing with emails and one thing and another. So I've got behind on my email. So if you're waiting for an email, give me another week or so. I will get to them. We're just a couple of men down again. One, because Logan's gone off on holiday, pre-booked holiday, and had we known that right coinciding with his holiday these coins were coming out, then he would have booked a different holiday. But because no one has control over this, apart from the Treasury and the Royal Mint, then we had no idea. So he's gone on off holiday, coins have come out, all this work needs doing, and there's less hands to do it. Meanwhile, John, as you know, has some up and down days because of his cancer and his treatment. But they got some bad news last week, as in his mother-in-law passed away. So that meant John was off for the week, because he's now got to immediately jump in and sort out all the affairs and paperwork and stuff like that. And the lady lived a couple of 100 miles away. So we're sort of 2 men down at the same time over circumstances sort of almost beyond our control. At the same time, we're trying to get out somewhere in the region of about 3,000 or 4,000 advance orders, which is happening. I think we've got out all the Peter Rabbits munching a carrot. I think we've got out now all the Taylor of Gloucesters. I think Flopsy Bunny will probably be done by the end of the week. All the votes are done. Not all of the Paddingtons are done, but quite a lot of the Paddingtons are done. I have had, and then we've had other things hamper us as well, a little bit, but it's going to sound like a moan, but it's not too much of a moan. Well, it is a moan, a little bit, in that we've had, a few people where they've gone to cancel, which, as we know, happens because people don't read what it is that they're buying, and therefore they don't pay attention to the updates, or don't even know that they're getting updates. People unsubscribe when they don't realise that it's us they're unsubscribing from, or the updates that they're unsubscribing from, and all that kind of thing. Well, so we always have those sort of cancellation requests, etc., which we've talked about before, and they do cost time and resources to deal with. But what we got, which was different to what we've had before, is we're receiving cancellation requests whilst we've got this conveyor belt going on, because people have been a bit impatient and they've gone out and they've got them somewhere else, and they've now decided, well, they've waited like 5 months, so they've gone out and got them somewhere else, and then they're not going to wait any longer, and they want refunding, and they want refunding now. And you know, if there's refunds that have not been done yet, if you're waiting for a refund, then we'll get to it. That's all I can say. We'll get to it. What we're not doing is we're not refunding on orders where people are cancelling before the coin hits general circulation. We've taken that step because the contract that we have right from the beginning is we're going to supply you this coin when it hits general circulation. We're not promising to supply a packaged coin so that the minute Westminster or Change Checker or Royal Mint say a coin has been released, look at this lovely packaged BU coin, and then people email us and say, where's mine? It's like, it's a completely different product. What all you experienced people know, and what the inexperienced people need to know, is that the coin that you're ordering off us is from general circulation, which means it's got to come out into general circulation. So just because someone in Liverpool has found half a dozen coins doesn't mean that the coin is out on general circulation. You know, imagine the difficulty in the logistics. General circulation is nearly, not quite, but nearly all the banks. You know, a bank in every high street, post office in every town, in every city throughout the country. That's general circulation. That's everybody out, and they don't happen in 5 minutes. They happen over a period of weeks. These 7 coins have only come out in the last 3 weeks. Anyway, so what we've decided to do is when people now go to refund a coin that is not on general circulation, we will refund them into their rewards account. We will recredit them with their thing, with the money. And if someone has left it too late and like now they've gone out and bought them last week and we're trying to deliver them, well, you know, you'll just have to get refunded into your rewards account, because that's just a little bit impatient. And I don't mean that to come across like I'm, you know, pointing a finger or anything like that. I don't mean it that way, but it is a bit, come on, let's face it, it is a bit impatient. Especially when, you know, when something just comes out, it's like, give us a chance to actually process the orders. You know, because it's a lot of orders. Thousands, it's lots. Imagine you try packing up one thing and you pack up 4,000, it's bloody lots. Anyway, so that's where we are on all that lot, taking up half the time. Let's do a voucher code. So what was I going to do the voucher code this week? I've forgotten. We'll go on to the reward points. So reward points, you get reward points every time you spend, you know that. And you can swap these reward points for vouchers. Well, Roger has been busy again this last week. He did a load ready for last week, but I didn't do the video. So there are a load there done now, new ones. So you can go on, you can click, you can share them on Facebook, and you can earn some free points for doing so. And then let people know about our site and about our products. And then you swap those points for vouchers to get free coins. So by sharing all these pages regularly, weekly, because we change them, Roger changes them weekly, fortnightly, so that there's always more to share, and you can therefore keep the free points and the free coins coming. So that would be great. You know, can we have how about this week we have a little bit of a special oomph, a bit of a special push. If you've not done it before, just go and do it. Go onto our website, thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, click on the rewards tab that will appear, I think it's on the right of the screen, and that takes you to your rewards account, and then from there click on earn points and just follow the procedure to earn points. If you've not followed us on Twitter, follow us. If you've not liked the page on Facebook, like it, and you get free points for all of this. Share a post and so on. So yeah, that'd be great. There's nothing to report on any of the other coins. Apart from, I have moved a lot of the 10p sets because I've had a lot of people email in and say, yeah, I'm happy having doubles and trebles and so on. That slaughtered me right down, and we managed to take care of nearly everybody, although I have got one person that bought 10 sets and they've asked to do the same thing, so I'm looking at that, if that's you. Again, I've just haven't got round to all the emails, so if you've not been sorted out yet, it's because I've not got round to the emails. Give me another week, please. But we did shift a few that way. I'm now down to about, I think I've got about 5 or 6 letters where I can do multiples. So 5 into 26 probably goes 5, so that'll be 5 of each one, and then an odd one or a couple of odd ones or whatever. So I mean, obviously I will stick a couple of extra in, as I've always said, for doing that, but for anybody taking me up on that. But we picked up, we got right down to the fact we only had 3 letters that we could do it on, and then all of a sudden we got half a bag of letters this week, and but it was all J and I, that's all we got. So the ones that we've got in any quantity are G, I, J, U, G, I, J, U, L, 5, and I think that's about it. So we're waiting, hoping to get another bag real soon, and another couple of letters, and then we can start all that again. But that's what I've got available at the minute. You know, we have shifted quite a few, but that's what I've got available at the minute. Where else? So that's those £2 coins. Well, we haven't seen anything, and apart from what I said before about Jane Austen, and I'd heard a couple of rumours, I haven't heard anything else different, and if anybody else has, by all means drop us a line and let us know. But we haven't heard anything yet. And we haven't seen any of the other new ones, so I can't see that. I've always said I don't see that the RAF, etc., and Frankenstein will be out before Christmas, but maybe one will come, but I don't think the RAS will. That'll be next year. And because of the amount of time that it's taking on these coins coming out, so we've reduced the price of the advance orders, so you can now actually get them a little bit cheaper. So that covers those. There's just been no news on anything at all. In the email is going to be a series of links to all the different advance orders. There's a new, for those of you that were thinking about the investment last time, we've got an investment coming up, and I'll be doing that on the next video, maybe even Friday, or I'll do a separate video for it. But there is another investment opportunity coming up for those that fancy jumping in, and for, you know, we have regular investors as well, which are always welcome to come back, and up until the day where we don't need them anymore, you know, newcomers always welcome. Great opportunity, so that's also coming up. What else? Have I done a voucher code? No, I haven't done a voucher code. £2, spend £2 or more, and voucher code is finger. Yeah, why not? All capital letters, finger, F-I-N-G-E-R. Got to pick something. Yeah, I didn't do the winner for the YouTube again. We had a winner last week. He's been sent off. Well done. We'll have a winner this week. I should keep meaning to get the winner sorted before doing the video, but I didn't. So I will do that in a minute and leave a comment on last week's video to say who the winner was. And for this week, how about a set of 12 Beatrix Potter coins? We can do 12. Can't do 13. They made 13, but Puddle Duck is the one that we can't do. But all the other 12, so the winner of this week will get a set of 12, and so will the winner of this week on Facebook as well get a 12 Beatrix Potters. So all you got to do is leave a comment, and anything you like, really, and that's it. Don't think there's anything else to tell you this week, although I'm scratching my unscripted brain for, like, is there anything else you was going to say? No, there ain't. Thanks very much for all the well wishes. Thanks very much. I got another card this morning. It's lovely. Choked me right up, it did, reading some of the things that some people say, as well as I moan sometimes about the nasty buggers out there. There's some just lovely people, and I can't thank you enough for some of those kind words. See you later. Bye for now.